basis of survival for humans and many other organisms. Unfortunately, clean water is not widely available in many parts of the world. The few sources we do have are threatened by water pollution.
Water pollution is the contamination of water bodies like lakes, rivers, oceans, and groundwater. Pollutants make their way into water bodies without adequate or immediate treatment, allowing them to infiltrate aquatic ecosystems.
Not only does this harm the organisms in the ocean, it affects humans as well. Waterborne illnesses kill over 3.5 million people every year. That's the equivalent of a jumbo jet crashing every hour, and most of these are children.
In developed countries, quality of drinking water is not assured. In 2009, a study done in France revealed that 3 million people were drinking water that did not meet the World Health Organization standards. Additionally, 97% of groundwater samples did not meet nitrate levels.
Only 3% of the Earth's water is fresh, and less than 1% of that is completely clean.
Water pollution has an immediate effect on organisms in the ocean. Litter has a huge impact on sea turtles.
For example, plastic beverage holders entrap and are ingested by the turtles. Getting stuck can stunt development. When plastic enters the digestive system, toxins cause tumors growth. The plastic is light and actually causes them to float. Since they are unable to dive down for food, they die of starvation.
Mercury has been a major problem for fish, to the point where it's dangerous to eat fish often. The U.S. Department of the Interior did a test of 291 streams around the country, and they found that every single fish tested had mercury in its system, and 25% of fish tested had higher mercury levels than limits set by the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency.
We found an experiment done by college student Jory A. Moore, who wanted to test if the residue of oil from different environments was just as toxic as the oil itself.
Moore made a 3-to-1 water-to-oil solution. She placed each solution in 4 different environments: a simulated wave environment, an aerated environment, a heated environment, and a cooled environment. Each solution was left in the environment for 48 hours. She then took the residue from each solution and added half a milliliter into a petri dish containing fish eggs and water. She also had a control with normal water. Moore recorded development of the fish for 7 days.
The control showed fish development went to an average of 3.5 stage development. The fish growth stages go from 1 being the earliest to 4 having prominent eyes and a heartbeat. All 4 of the environments with oil had fish that stopped developing at or before stage 2. The oil residue from the heated environment was most harmful with an average of 1.6. The least harmful environment was the aerated environment with an average of 2.0.
In conclusion, she learned that different marine environments have an effect on oil residue toxicity. However, toxic residues left behind in all water environments and can harm marine life at early stages. Direct oil exposure is still the most toxic.
The main sources of water pollution are the following: discharge of untreated raw sewage from households and factories, chemicals dumped from factories, agricultural runoffs that make their way into our rivers and streams, and groundwater sources.
Stormwater runoff carries nutrients directly into rivers, lakes, and reservoirs, which serve as sources of drinking water for many people. When disinfectants used to treat drinking water react with toxic algae, harmful chemicals called dioxins can be created. These byproducts have been linked to reproductive and developmental health risks and even cancer.
Other sources of water pollution are urbanization, the rising use of synthetic organic substances, oil spills, acid rain caused by the burning of fossil fuels, and human littering in rivers, oceans, lakes, and other bodies of water. Harmful litter includes plastic, aluminum, glass, and styrofoam.
Pollution is a known threat to humans, and we can do our part to help keep our waters clean. A few ways you can start are: don't throw litter in the ocean.
Don't dispose of chemicals or paint in water supplies and drains. If you see anyone throwing litter into any body of water, report it to the authorities.
Help increase awareness by educating your peers and increasing awareness within your community. Join our new class president, Elliot Olson, in fighting for authentic recycling practices at Armstrong.
Water pollution is a massive problem. Everything eventually ends up in the water, and that is passed onto the land in the form of rain. Not only does this hurt humans and other animals who need water to survive, water pollution, along with other forms of pollution, are speeding up climate change. This is a problem every single one of you will be affected by.